we want to create powerful stories, or stories at all, we first need to understand what a story truly is. Once we grasp the core of storytelling, we can craft narratives that are not only entertaining, but deeply meaningful. The purpose of a definition is to help us understand the precise meaning of a word so that we can communicate our ideas effectively. Take the word love, for example. Its sound or written format has no inherent meaning. We have assigned it meaning. So when someone says, "I love you," we all understand what they're trying to convey. A story is defined as an account of imaginary or real people and events told for entertainment, but this doesn't capture the full depth of storytelling. In order for a definition to be useful, it needs all of the components that make up the word. Otherwise, it is useless and we're going to have a hard time communicating. After all, a story isn't just random events. It's events that matter. An event is something that happens, especially something of importance. In the context of a story, I think we all can agree that the most important thing that can happen in a story is when a character develops or digs in their heels on what they believe when it is tested to their limits. The most meaningful events are those that force a character to confront their beliefs and grow. That growth or transformation is what keeps readers or viewers hooked. This directly ties into the definition of what character and what development truly means. Character: the mental and moral qualities distinct to an individual. Characters are one of a kind. Their morals and mindset is different from anyone else. What we get 99.99% of the time are caricatures. Caricature: a picture, description, or imitation of a person in which certain striking characteristics are exaggerated in order to create a comic or grotesque effect. A character is defined by their distinct mental and moral qualities. Too often, though, we end up with caricatures. Exaggerated sketches without real depth. When we first start writing our stories, it will contain caricatures. But to transform them from a caricature into an actual character, we need to test their morals and mindsets to the limit. That's when they reveal who they truly are. Mere hurdles that barely challenge a character's beliefs won't mean much. Pushing these beliefs to their breaking point, however, is where genuine growth occurs, and that's where you see their true colors emerge. Where are the stories where a character chooses to be good despite everything? Where are the stories where a person claims to want to be the best family man or wife of the year, and is willing to do anything, and that gets tested to its limits? As established, an event is important, of great significance or value, likely to have a profound effect on success, survival, or well-being. For Christians, we believe the most important aspect of life is being a good person and guiding others by example. A story resonates most when it challenges the characters' and viewers' definition of good. Whatever your personal beliefs, the principle remains. A character's values should be tested so they can grow, or at the least be revealed. In essence, a story is about meaningful events that challenge a character's morals and mindset on what it means to be a good person. If there's no consistent test, no conflict or struggle, then it stops being a story by definition and becomes mere fluff. Cut the fat, focus on the heart of the conflict, and make your story truly meaningful and edifying. This is not to say we can't have fun or calm moments in a story. I have plenty. But there's no substance in aesthetics alone. They are the salt and pepper, the spice of your story. But you need the main meal. Having an episode dedicated to trying on clothes, building gear, and a character allowing a family member to cut their hair and feeling bad for murdering someone is pathetic. We can do much better than this if we just allowed ourselves time and not forcing ourselves to make slop. Just recently, I was making a scene where this character and their companion are hunting for prey and testing gear. I liked the scene a lot. The characters are full of life, and the dynamic between the two is charming, and the world feels lived in. But there was little to nothing of what I'm talking about here. There were no beliefs being challenged or developed, nor was their relationship being developed further. So I got an idea of expanding these two characters' conversation and developed into how their different races response to hardship in life. This ended up being the main theme of the chapter and challenged the characters' views on hardship and took her arc in a different direction. I didn't kill my darlings. I expanded on it. Stories only become meaningful when characters are forced to confront what they claim to value. That's the beating heart of narrative. Without it, all we have is noise. If you found this helpful, let me know what you'd like me to explore next. Until then, God bless, and keep crafting stories worth remembering.